Begin by putting the air suspension into tire change mode and engaging the parking brake. Lift the car in the air. Remove both the driver and passenger side rear wheels. Then remove the two rear axle bolts with a breaker bar or a strong impact. Next, using a long extension, access the bolts holding the axle to the differential flange and remove them. Disengage the parking brake to spin the axle around and get to the rest of the bolts. Do this for both sides of the car. If you have trouble with the hub spinning while attempting to unscrew the bolts, re-engage the parking brake and repeat. Unbolt the small screw holding the brake line bracket to the knuckle, then unclip the wheel speed sensor and parking brake connectors. Now unbolt the caliper bracket from each side. Place the calipers over top of the rear upper control arms to keep them from dangling and to access the rear air springs. For both sides, unscrew the fitting from the rear air spring, remove the lower retainer, compress the air spring, and pull it out from under the car. With that done, move the brake calipers in front of the upper control arms. Before removing the upper control arm eccentric bolts, mark them on both the bolt and the knuckle to correctly reset your alignment during reinstallation. Then remove the eccentric bolt and separate the control arm from the knuckle. Move the calipers back toward the rear, underneath the upper control arms. Now, unbolt the bottom of the shocks from the car. With all these components out, we're now ready to remove the axles. Pull the top of the hub away and down from the car to allow enough space to free up the axle. Pull it up and out from under the car. You can now replace your OEM axles with the stronger JXB units by reversing all of the previously mentioned steps. Refer to your service manual for factory recommended torque specifications.